On today, we are on episode 11 of the Brian and Mason podcast. Oh, take
Well, we'll
13.
get it one of these days.
Oh, you want to just roll with that one?
We're more than 11 episodes in, but yeah, no, that's great,
Yeah,
Brian. Thanks. Thanks
yeah,
for completely forgetting me. I
yeah,
appreciate you.
no problem.
How are you today?
Uh,
Because
uh,
I'm a good friend, so I asked
I
that.
was so nervous about getting my name right that I decided to get your
hmm
name right too.
I mean,
Uh,
that's an improvement
I'm
from
just
last show,
I'm figuring out
so...
how to mess it up every time now,
And we keep
unironically.
doing it.
That is
Yeah.
awesome.
No,
We're getting
the best bits come from a
worse,
place of truth.
right, bad and worse ways. Nice.
Different ways, but yeah, worse ways too.
All right, so today we're going to be talking about Dolce and Gabbana, and but
Oh, we getting into fashion?
yeah, following the
Okay.
Filippo Sorcinelli thing, and I'm going to give you a little bit of history about them. But before that, I just wanted to show you this really interesting TikTok that I came across about this scientific discovery that they've recently had, and the potential for shenanigans with this are insane.
Oh God. Wait, is it a word we already know? Is it like voice?
Scientists just created
Is it
sound
something
that can bend through a
terrible?
crowd and reach only
It
one person.
has
At
the
Penn State
potential to
What
be.
University, researchers have built
is
what
it? Is
they
it a
call
particular
virtual
word?
headset,
What
but
word
without
cuts through an
headphones.
entire
The breakthrough,
crowd?
published in the Proceedings of the
No,
National Academy of
it's
Sciences,
Oh.
uses
just listen.
Oh, okay.
scientists just created sound that can bend through a crowd and reach only one person. At Penn State University, researchers have built what they call a virtual headset, but without breakthrough, published in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences, uses ultrasound beams to create audible enclaves, tiny pockets of sound that exist only at a specific point in space. If you stand in that exact spot, you hear the sound clearly. If you move even slightly away, there's silence. But how is this possible? Traditional sound spreads out and leaks everywhere, but the team used two ultrasound beams vibrating at different frequencies like 40,000 Hz and 30,500 Hz. When they cross, the difference creates a new sound wave inside human hearing around 500 Hz, the frequency of conversation. Along the path, the beams are silent, but at the target point, they suddenly become audible. To prove it, scientists placed microphones inside a dummy head. They confirm no sound anywhere except at the precise intersection of the beams. Lead researcher Jiaxin Zhang said, "We essentially created a virtual headset. Right now, the range is only 3 feet at 60 decibels, but imagine libraries, museums, or even city streets where sound..."
Okay, and so haven't you ever heard that thing about where any technology that's new that you've just now hearing about, there's some government out there that's like been using it for like 50 fucking years? Like,
Yeah,
bro,
I
this is gonna
definitely
spark so
think,
many conspiracy theories. People
man, I
that claim
mean,
they hear God, they're like, bro, it's just South Korea fucking with people, or North Korea fucking with people, or
bro, no, I'm not even imagining horrifying like that. And this will tie into next week's episode. I'm just imagining the much more mundane horror of walking down the street and having like Cars for Kids beam directly into my head to play for 60
oh
seconds.
no,
You know,
yeah.
like, oh, every time you walk in the store, you are going to hear a 30-second unskippable ad inside of your brain.
Oh, dude,
You cannot
cyberpunk
mute it. You cannot turn it off.
Cyberpunk 2077 ass advertising.
Like, I kind of wish there was like a bunch of guys in suits in a dark room plotting, but I feel like it's like a very well lit, big, bright boardroom, and people are like, guys, I think people are gonna love a little stomp, stomp, clap. That's what everyone's gonna hear in their head when they enter a Target for the next year.
Dude, there's some
Hey,
cult leader in like some crazy part of the country somewhere though that's like, man, I am going to have these people eating out of the palm of my hand over here.
Bono is fucking salivating.
Yeah.
Finally! I just know if everyone could listen.
Yeah. Dude, the ability to just beam sound to one person though, and especially if you'd never heard of such a thing, be like, bro, I am not crazy, you guys, I swear. You step out of the beam, you don't hear it anymore. Dude, the potential for that is insane. Because, they've shown some of that stuff, like in Westworld. That's kind of interesting. That is like a thing in that world where they do that in the last season, where they're like pausing everybody. And at one point they're communicating with each other. It's like, that's like a real life stuff. It's like they're, they're sourcing it straight from Penn State right now.
Right? That is a crazy breakthrough.
You did watch the last season of that, right?
I powered through the last season. I was
Yeah.
pretty disappointed in Westworld, man. We're
Yeah.
not gonna get into a whole spiel about
They wrap
that,
that
but
up. All right, but anyways, so
I've
we're
been
gonna be
salty
talking
since
about
Lost.
Dolce and Gabbana since Lost.
Lost had a terrible ending, by the way. It's been like 15, 20 years. Terrible. I called it in like the second season of Lost of like, oh, they're all dead. Are they? And people like to go on this whole spiel about they're not dead, they're in purgatory, and it's a side skip, and it's bullshit. They're dead. Anyway, Dolce and Gabbana.
Yeah, Dolce and Gabbana. So before we go too crazy on Dolce and Gabbana, I did want to give them a little bit of backstory on some of the good things that they have done before we absolutely go into all of the bad stuff. And
Okay.
I did want to know, this is because this is another one of those things that's like super interesting compared to things that we're going to talk about later on that they've gotten in trouble with before, is they in 2006 they launched a controversial ad campaign featuring two men kissing. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
And the
wow.
advertising standard of authority of Italy did not find the ad acceptable for broadcast. So they pulled it.
Italians, they do this. And the homophobia. Actually, well, it's 2006. We're in the US. We can't say anything.
Yeah.
It was not a great time. But I mean, that's cool for being progressive.
Well, especially because later on, one of the things that they got that pissed people off is for some reason, they had to come out and say, I'm opposed to the idea of a child growing up with two gay parents. A child needs a mother and a father, and I could not imagine my childhood without my mother. I also believe that it is
Wait,
cruel to
what?
take a baby from its mother. I could not
Well,
imagine my
yeah.
childhood without my mother.
Okay, well, those two things are kind of unrelated.
Yeah.
There's a lot of babies out there without moms, and they weren't all stolen.
And that was a direct
Um,
quote, by the way. So those are like in line of thought, directly one after the other, immediately.
okay,
It's like,
okay.
okay. So that's
So
why
they'll,
so you're against it because you think they're just out snatching the babies? Like, no, there's a gay
yeah.
couple that would love this little guy. We gotta get him there immediately.
I okay. That feels weird being a fashion designer. I feel like you're probably surrounded by, anywhere you go. Like, what is it? Like 10% of the population is gay. If you
Oh,
work in
I'm
an
not
office with
sure.
20 people, you work in a gay with a gay person or two. But I feel like that's got to be a little higher in the design world, right? It's not crazy to assume Dolce and Gabbana are surrounded by a few more gay men than average.
That's what I would think. I mean, they started off doing women's fashion and didn't get into men's fashion until later. But at some point, there's got to be an influx, right?
Well, okay, are this is me being sexist. I just kind of are Dolce and Gabbana men? Are they women?
Yes, they are men.
Okay, well, I was right. So um, yeah, I would assume male designers. That's an occupation with a higher than average, homosexual tendency.
And so
That
they
feels very weird to
and it
be
makes me
homophobic.
feel like they're all right with it if they're releasing ads with men kissing and everything, right? And
Yeah,
then in
but
the
like
same
saying a weird.
one, they also say we oppose gay adoptions. The only family is the traditional one. And no chemical offspring and rented uterus. Life has a natural flow. There are things
Whoa.
that should not be changed. in regards to IVF.
Okay, just say that weird chemical line and
No chemical offspring and rented uterus. Life has a natural flow. Yeah.
that feels like a weird rich person thing that we are not aware of. Like, when you have a chemical baby. I'm like, no. What are you talking about? When you take your DNA and you mix it with like a lion and you have a strange creature grown in a vat for you.
In a rented
No,
uterus.
in a rented uterus. Right. I understand how that is against the will of God.
That's in the luxury section of the Hertz website. Rented uteruses.
That's where you go for that.
Yeah, yeah.
That weird hill to die on. I would almost understand being like, gay dudes are icky, instead of like, no, that's fine. But the chemical children, that's wrong.
That's where I draw the line.
Okay, well, that's weird. That's a weird thing, Brian.
Yep.
Moving on.
All right, so some other
Just
fun,
totally normal.
some fun, nice facts.
Totally normal. Nice facts.
In 2016, they launched a high-end fashion line aimed at affluent Muslim women, featuring a collection of hijabs and abayas printed with daisies,
I
lemons,
believe
and
so.
roses.
Okay.
Which I was
Well,
like,
now
oh,
the
okay.
way that
but when you
the way the last one went.
One, I really like the affluent Muslim women too. We don't want the poors wearing our fucking hijabs, though. Let's make sure we put the affluent there. That's very important. No poors, no matter what race or creed they are,
Wow, how progressive of you. Wow, thank you.
In 2019, Dolce & Gabbana extended its size range up to UK 22. Which apparently, is a part of body positivity, inclusivity, and other fashion lines only go up to 16. So, okay. I'll give a little props on that.
But also, I feel like that's just we could make a little more money by expanding our market a little.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, yeah, I'll sell it to you. Sure.
And then, let's see. They did a line in 2020, which I thought was interesting, with Harris Reed, and stated that fashion has a responsibility to spark conversation around social injustices, because they were using a Somali model, Iman Abdul Majid, at the 2021 Met Gala fashion event in New York City. And apparently she had faced institutional racism as a model. And she was seen as an ideal collaborator to create a statement on the red carpet. I was like, okay. In addition to that, Dolce & Gabbana have co-authored nearly 24 books, and the proceeds of these go to charities, including the Children's Action Network, which helps bring awareness to children in the foster care system that need to be adopted. And
That's very cool.
2022, they banned animal fur products in their line. So I'll give them props on that too. And
I feel like people aren't really into animal products anymore. I don't feel like that's big. But
right.
good for them.
But
let's celebrate good stuff, right?
Yeah. And that's all I got for you, though. And so now into the juicy stuff.
Oh, God. That wasn't good? Okay.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Oh, okay. Well.
So these guys, they grew up young. They started working for some other fashion designer. They both didn't know each other growing up. One of them worked for this fashion designer, and the other one came in looking for a job, and he got in, and he started mentoring for them and showing them, and they were doing sketches for clothing and stuff, and they wound up doing their first line, and things went good. But they had trouble starting, and they had to get sponsorships from their parents or whatever. Fast forward. That's all you need to know about that.
Okay, starting with nothing but a dream hard work, and a little loan from your parents.
Yeah. And this is what they became known for anyone that hasn't known Dolce and Gabbana. This is known as the Sicilian dress, and this is supposed to be like their most famous piece in the thing that like really is their like most renowned piece that they've ever come up with. So I wanted to show a
Right, of
display
course.
that.
Everybody knows the Sicilian
The
dress.
Sicilian dress.
But for those that don't know, that's the Sicilian dress.
That's the Sicilian dress.
And that was like a big thing.
That was like a huge thing, apparently. I didn't know about it till
guys, that was a
week
big
ago,
thing.
but yeah, that's like
Yeah.
there you go.
Well, you're not
That's their
up
claim to
on
fame.
fashion like I am.
Right.
You know, the Sicilian dress really changed things.
Yeah. It's
yeah.
real. That's fashion right there, man.
Yeah.
And then I wanted to show, this is also something that I thought, I was like, oh, okay, so we're going to go from that to one of the most tacky things you've ever seen.
Are those?
I thought that was great.
I'm assuming those are the Dolce and Gabbanas, but do you know what famous sneakers those are reminding me of?
What are those?
Are those the fucking Trump sneakers?
I swear they look just like
Are those
the
the
Trump
tacky
sneakers.
ass, cheap ass
But you
Trump
know what's
sneakers
super
that
funny
somebody
about
like
these two?
spray painted?
Dude, all you got to
What?
do is switch the D and the G to D and B, and those would be like Dave and Buster's shoes, bro. That's what I think
Those
when I
are
see
some
those.
1000%. It's like the $10 claw game, and it's like right up top, and it's also got like a roll of like 1,000 tickets in it.
All right, and then the next thing that I want to show you is going to be talking about in 2018, they released this commercial that got them a little backlash, and I would, think it'd be easy to say that it's leaves a little tasteless, maybe. I could see why people might have been offended by this for sure.
Is this like a Japanese dub, or is this for some reason, is there Japanese writing in this Italian campaign?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be Chinese.
Chinese.
Oh, and you don't have to have the sound. But tell me what you think is wrong that people didn't like about this.
Okay, she's got chopsticks. Does she like not know how to? Oh, she's like, how do I eat pizza with chopsticks?
Right.
I'm confused because I'm foreign. Like this?
And they're trying to market this directly to China, by the way.
Bravissimo. What is this? What are they selling me? Oh, we've got a lot more. We've still got a lot. Okay, I mean,
think it's
that's
just the same thing over and over.
That's okay. That's like a very low-hanging fruit racism. Like, foreign person doesn't know how to eat local food. But like, it's.
They did release a heartfelt apology with Dolce and Gabbana sitting at a table and telling everybody how sorry they are.
Oh, right, of course. Like a dark room. They're just wearing t-shirts because they're just regular people.
We love your culture and we certainly have much to learn. That is why we are sorry if we made mistakes in the way we expressed ourselves. We will never forget this experience and it will certainly never happen again.
What? Wait, is she gonna understand noodles, or are they gonna be like, Chinese people don't get noodles? I feel like it's a weird choice either way. I don't know.
And this is to
Like, it
sell you
feels-
a dress.
What?
This
Not
is to
even the jewelry? It's really focused on the jewel. Like, I saw her necklace, and then she did like
they
her
have-
bracelet.
Well, I mean, they have a fragrance line. It could be to sell you a fragrance, right?
Of spaghetti?
I don't know about that.
God.
Right. I'm
What-
like, why is that
you know-
necessary at all? Who thought that had to go through so many people in marketing? And then they'll be like, "Oh,
Right.
that's great. Yeah, no, it's awesome. Yeah, Chinese people are gonna love it that you make fun of them, that they don't know how to use other utensils or eat food in general that isn't, I guess, rice. They can eat
Yeah.
rice. Is that the
I
joke? What else? Or sushi
Well, it's
rolls?
just so lazy. It's just so lazy. Like if somebody I knew made that skit, I would be like, okay, I see the humor in it, man. A
Right.
little lazy, but you're some guy with recording on your phone. That's not bad. For like a multi-million dollar company to be like, genius, we got it. We got it. You know how funny it is how people are different.
Yeah.
They're not gonna get it.
Yeah, I
I
really don't see the appeal there at all. Thought that was really funny. Oh, and they have, have you ever heard of blackamoor style before, which is a romanticizing of slavery? Objects long criticized for
Blackamoor.
blackamoor figures. I've never heard of that before, but they got in trouble in 2012 for earrings resembling that. Uh,
I'm not
I was
familiar with
scared
that.
to show
Maybe don't show it on
examples. I
stream.
was gonna say I
Yeah,
was scared
maybe
to
don't
show
because
the actual
if
ones in question. So people at home will have to look it up if you want to see
oh,
more.
I am familiar with this.
But
So it
yeah,
is stereotypical like European depictions of like North African and Arab African um generally it's like a bust. I've seen a lot of these.
yeah, and they're
Um
like, no, guys, it's just traditional Sicilian Moorish art, guys. Traditional Sicilian Moorish art, which I
Ooh,
don't think
that's
helped them
not
out at all. Right.
yeah, that's not a great history. The Southern Europe and the Moorish relation wasn't super smooth.
Yeah, to say the
You know,
least.
interesting art, not the one to pick.
And then in 2016, they released the shoe listed online as a slave sandal. I think I told you about that one last time. In,
Right.
in
That
2016,
one it does every time that they try and they're like, "Hey, we're going to do this culture." Do they do it horribly? Does that seem to be the pattern here?
yeah, pretty much, yeah. I think,
Okay, cool. Or it also feels like one of those of like somebody had an idea and they just never asked anybody.
yeah. Like
It's
in
like I
2012, they had a problem. They would let tourists take pictures in front of the Dolce and Gabbana store, but they wouldn't let
okay.
locals do it. And the rumor was that there was some affluent Chinese businessman that uh, was there often, and he just didn't want people taking pictures of him while he was there or something.
Weird.
But so they got in
Hmm.
trouble with that. And then, yeah, the IVF thing, which I think you might have heard about the IVF thing at the time and not remember because they got into like a big spat with Elton John. I remember that being like a thing on the news.
That does seem a little familiar. Yeah.
But and they did later um, apologize in a way,
Apologize.
which is
Yeah.
funny.
Wow.
Yeah, they respected how people chose to live their lives, including the use of IVS, and said others should also respect differences in opinion. Wait. Oh, wait, no, this is Elton John said that. They have also added
Ah.
that they could have expressed themselves using better language to the Italian magazine, but appeared taken aback by the social media backlash. Maybe they were talking to each other. Yeah, I didn't get
I,
that right.
yeah. I don't know, dude. I do feel like we've gotten almost too soft with this of like that's not a differing opinion. Like that dude's being fucking weird. I
One,
don't have to respect that opinion of chemical children and rented uteruses. Like that's not a position that I have to argue against. I can just say that dude's fucking crazy.
you're right. And then,
All
yeah, in
right.
2017, they worked with Melania Trump and gave criticism for
Oh
dressing
great.
her. And then they started getting boycotted and hashtag boycott DNG. And as a troll, they started selling the tees online for $245 that just said hashtag boycott DNG.
Oh, fun.
And
So they were
Stefano
really leaning.
Gabbana is just a piece of shit too, and like comes out and's like, Selena Gomez is ugly, like posts on her thing and says that she's ugly and shit.
Is he
Just out of
like a
nowhere.
fat 50-year-old man?
Uh Here actually.
Oh, I'm gonna be so pissed if he's hot. Brian,
No,
don't let him be hot.
no. They are not in any way, shape, or form hot.
Yeah, okay, that's kind of what oh, is that them?
Yeah.
Fucking weird little dudes. I mean, they're fine. It's whatever. But like they are not able to be like Selena Gomez. Psh, I wouldn't call her back.
Right.
Like,
All right. And then so that's my Dolce and Gabbana bit about that. So now we're gonna show you, this is after the Filippo Sorcinelli
right.
bit where he's like, oh yeah, so these guys go to Rome and they're like right next to the Vatican, and they're doing this fashion line called the Alta Sartoria fashion show. And I think it is like one of the craziest, most gaudy things that I've ever seen. And I want to have this like
Oh
playing in the
yeah.
background. And I think it starts off a little slow, and there'll be some bits that we're going to come to. And we're just going to have this up while we talk about some other things too.
Oh God, where are they in front of?
Yeah, it's the
That's
special.
yeah, that's like the bastion that's connected to the popes, to connected to the Vatican, but it's down the river from it.
Yeah, that's the one where if the Vatican came under attack, that was like the back passage, right? Where he could escape.
Yeah, so there's like a mile-long covered passageway running from the Vatican to that basilica. Me and my wife visited it for our honeymoon. Super cool. I believe they had cannons on, or that was an option. Um, but really cool building, amazing architecture in there. There's a really pretty little park around the corner too.
You didn't
Okay,
go
well
there
this
for
is
the
nice.
Dolce and Gabbana show? I can't believe you weren't there for that.
No, no. I was actually went for the Gucci show.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so are they starting with like a mass thing? Is this like are they doing a church service thing? Are
So,
are
y-
these priests? Or are these actors?
yeah, these are all actors. I'm pretty sure they use
Oh,
them
okay.
as like
Okay.
human statues or ornaments. They're all gonna like go down there and line up along the bridge and just stand there while the models walk
Uh,
down.
okay. Okay. So a bunch of old men in priest clothes and a bunch of pretty young boys in altar boy clothes. Okay.
Uh-huh.
I'm not judging, but I mean, this looks cool. They're doing.
So I also wanted to talk about, I saw this
Oh,
TikTok the other day. This girl, she lives in New York and she's legally blind. And she was
mhm.
talking about how, in New York, they actually have like really strict firearm policy there. And she's been
Yeah,
blind
I've
since
heard that.
birth. And she was talking about how it's easier for her to buy a gun than for her to be approved and receive disability and Medicaid benefits in New York right now. Can you believe that shit?
Yeah. No, that doesn't surprise me at all, man. Most people have to apply for disability benefits multiple times. The system's actually set up to almost auto deny like first claims
Yeah.
because it's easier for them to just automatically deny people than be a human. And some people fight for years to get their disabilities recognized. And I just because it bugs me too. It's crazy because once you get that status, you're so locked in. You don't really have the ability to work. Because I know so many people that deal with chronic pain or recurring issues where it's like, I'm feeling better. I may be able to work for 6 months, but then I may feel bad and I may be stuck in my bed for a month, you know? Like I physically cannot continue my job, like just getting over it.
Yeah.
The US has such a fucked up system to take care of people in need, you know? All right, but so we got this church going on. They are lined up. I like that they're all in stunner shades.
Yeah. Nice touch.
Yeah.
Got
Because they're
blocks for
priests,
each
but they're
one.
cool priests.
So we got our living statues lined up ready.
It's a hell of a shot.
It would be awesome. That would be a good scene for AI to just like release a chicken in the middle and they're all scrambling trying to grab it real quick. That'd be awesome.
I like the guys in black with the ruffles.
So this guy looks like, I guess he's supposed to be like a playing card.
Oh, okay. I was like, what the fuck? What is that? Okay, I mean, the playing card, I get the vibe. I don't know. This feels a little weird.
Doesn't it feel super weird?
Yeah.
And it just gets crazier and crazier as it goes. This is the mildest shit you're gonna see.
Well, I'm not familiar with fashion. You know, I don't want to come in here and just be like shitting on it.
Well, yeah, no,
But like,
you just wait. You say that now, but you haven't seen the crazy shit yet.
Oh, okay, great.
You just wait, buddy. I'm gonna hold you accountable to that.
Ooh. You know what? I didn't think I was into fashion, but now I kind of want a cape. I feel like that's maybe what's missing from my wardrobe. Also, big ass gloves and a sensor. That's gonna be the hot look.
This is me as Filippo
Oh.
Sorcinelli right now.
Did you see the full like sculpture thing? That was weird.
Oh, did they show it already?
It was like a shirt, and then it was like a carved
No.
head over onto the.
I should
Why
have
you have broke
YouTube.
bits?
I should have YouTube Premium on this
Yeah.
setup.
Call it a business expense.
Right. I'll work on that for next time.
All right, you better.
I didn't
Now,
know
what's
so
your
many
fit?
people wanted to advertise on top of Dolce and Gabbana's fashion show.
Now, what's your fit game gonna be like? Because I'm seeing some options here for you to upgrade. I don't know, man. I'm pink pants with a sensor. I think is gonna be the look. You know, it's like you just carry around. It's like you don't want this smoke. I'll hit you in the head with a sensor.
Yeah,
That's
one.
crazy.
That one. Like, bro,
That's crazy.
Okay, let's talk about this real quick. Okay, first of all, talking on the phone, impossible, right? Impossible.
Oh no.
Impossible.
Because you have
So
to have
many
two
things.
phones
Dude,
so you can talk to my little.
Does
my
the
little,
seatbelt work anymore if you're imagine going to a function with that, okay? Can you even like bend at the torso any with some of that? There's no functionality.
There's no originality in the metaverse, man, because that's just the fucking Total Recall, the little monster dude that pops out your stomach.
I really like how they have to do the shot of the little thing that they're holding to, the little chalice incense thing or whatever.
Sensor.
Oh, a sensor. Okay.
Yeah. That's when you're out walking around and somebody talks shit about your clothes, and then you can say, "You don't want this smoke," and hit them with your sensor.
Well, and that looks fly as hell again, but dude, it looks so thick and hot. And again, it's like, bro, if like a dog came at you, dude, there's no getting away in the big cloak. This guy.
Weird that he has the key. So like the key is a big symbol for the Vatican. I think that's their official symbol, is silver and gold keys.
Oh, is that why they reference
Ooh,
it
I like the drip.
in rap music a lot? Talking about the key to the streets, dude? Is that a Vatican thing?
Yeah, because the Vatican is deep in rap culture.
Ah.
Yeah.
They're deep into everything, right? They got their
Ooh. Right. That's the Illuminati.
right. That's
Okay. I don't know. I kind of like the lion one.
what
That's
is that?
too
Is that
much.
a Flava Flav
I
clock?
I think that is a jumbo size l- like liturgical dressing that they wear. I think like more in Eastern Orthodox, they wear a plate across their chest with like certain verses,
I,
and that's the Flava Flav version.
I really love these guys too, where they're like, no, he's not sexy enough. You know what we need to add? Dahmer glasses. Boom. Now
Oh
he's
yeah.
sexy.
So what's this show? Is this Pimp My Padre?
Boom. Yes. The Dahmer glasses.
We change yes father to yes papi.
Oh, the coat. Oh, the colors here. Oh, now up here. Oh,
Ah.
fashion.
Hey, fashion. Yeah, have you ever wanted a full little statue man on your chest that you can hold and you stroke his hair and you say, mwah. Yeah, fashion.
Fashion. Inspiration from Leonardo da Vinci himself.
Okay, that's bejeweled bondage stuff.
Yeah,
The
these are
like
just
harness
bejeweled
thing.
crosses too. I swear some of these are just making fun of Filippo Sorcinelli too.
Okay, you know what? I talk too much shit about Filippo Sorcinelli. I made fun of him for being an artist. Never mind. I take it all
Right.
back. Let's bring art back to the Vatican,
Or like,
and I want Filippo.
I didn't think about it till just now, but is this like their application to the Pope? Like, no, you should let me dress you. Come on, man. Fuck this
Oh
Filippo
God, no.
guy.
No, oh, I need Filippo staring even harder into the distance,
Right.
pondering. Filippo,
I'd love to see his
I should have
reaction.
respected
Dude, that's what we need to do.
the
We need to
hate.
contact Filippo and get his reaction to the Dolce & Gabbana. We could be like the first media source out there. Need to hit up his team. I
Yeah,
got to learn Italian and I'm going to go deep undercover.
yeah, definitely. No, I'm sure he gives the
Be
vibes that he
worth
would
it.
want to be on our podcast.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, two idiots that don't know anything about fashion that made fun of me?
But no,
I don't know, man.
But what are your thoughts on Dolce & Gabbana's Alta Sartoria, though, dude? That's what the people want to know.
Right. I do think there's a good chance he hates them more than he hates us.
Right. Exactly.
Right?
That's the key. It's like, yeah.
So,
No. I know you don't like me, but Dolce & Gabbana. How much you hate those guys, right? Hey.
So we talked a little bit about actually doing an episode, but we never really covered it. In our last episode about Filippo Sorcinelli, he is the Pope's designer, or one of the main designers to the Pope. But did we cover that he's also a openly gay man?
Yeah, we talked about it a little bit.
Okay. I thought that was really interesting. I didn't know if we wanted to go a little more into that as well.
Yeah, one thing I did want to mention last time, one of the ending things that I forgot to talk about is he was asked by a reporter about inclusivity in the church. And
Right, because you hear about the Catholic Church, you know, they're not the worst. We're evangelicals, but you know, it's not 100% support there. So that is a little question that I had.
yeah, and I really like his initial response is so Italian too. He's like, "The journey is still long," Sorcinelli says. He believes that
Oh, okay.
he believes there is a faction of the church, especially under Pope Francis, that is genuinely trying to embrace more modern ideals. And the direct quote after that is, "Many places still make those who are different in orientation, gender, or personal history feel judged or excluded. For a religion founded on a God who dined with outcasts, that is a wound that cries out," which I thought was a very poetic way to put it.
Yeah, that's really beautiful. Because I do think that that's really interesting anytime that it's like, you know, somebody that is an out group or a minority group in the majority like that? How do they relate, and how is their experience,
Yeah.
And from what we learned, Filippo is a deeply spiritual, very humble and very committed to his faith, and I think that's really interesting. What does that mean to him, And
Right.
I think that's cool of like the journey's long.
One from like
He's not saying
I really like it too because he's like, he didn't outrightly say it, but the way I've heard it from other people too is it's like, he found his love for God before he even, knew what sexuality was too. And for him to then find that and him still have this love with God, for them to then try to, exclude him in any kind of way is really unbecoming. So it's like, well, what the fuck?
right.
It's like, I still
Yeah,
don't feel like I'm going against anything that I should be doing. It's like, just a continuation of my
right.
life and my faith and everything. So yeah, I don't know. It's really brave of
Yeah.
him too for handling it the way he has and working with the Pope and everything. And hopefully this kind of stuff is showing that there is some change happening.
Yeah, I just think that's really interesting, because sometimes stuff feels very black and white, but like in the real world, it is, you're working with people from so many different opinions and walks of life every day.
Yeah.
I at the end of the day, I think it's great that there is somebody that has that different opinion in the Vatican in that capacity. I don't like whoever is in the adjacent to the Vatican right now with this. This is bad. I don't know fashion, but it just like that. That's a weird robe thing. I get that they're doing a Catholic thing.
One like that. Like there's nothing that says I'm the submissive in bed bigger than that vest right there. Like
Right, with your tiny little lace collar and your little lace sleeveys.
Yeah. No judgment. I mean, that's fine, but I mean, you're really putting it out there strong when you wear something like that. I love all of the weird hairstyles too that they've chosen with these. It's like they feel like they'd be models in the movies that Robert Downey Jr. played in before Tropic Thunder, like in the theatrical trailers before.
Right. Yeah, I'm just gonna say it. Is it a weird visual? Is it a weird visual that it is like 100 old men with sunglasses and a horde of young boys parading past them, and it feels like periodically a young boy pairs off with an old man?
Well, and that's
I
was waiting for you to notice that. Yeah, look, you can see them now too. It's like, and they're not like uniform in some ways. It's like
no, but it's like they seem to know which priest is their daddy.
Right. That's the implication I'm getting.
Right, they're walking out of the building.
And at this point,
they are walking out of a.
When they're going down the bridge, who are they showing off for? The only spectators are on like this end of the bridge. Yeah, right. Like, on this end down here.
Yeah, it's like 20 seconds at the first part, 20 seconds at the other part, a minute and a half in front of the priest with shades, and it's afternoon. The sun's down. They've got lights on.
So that show's for the people, and then the other show's just for the cardinals.
Did you see the guy in the like silk jumpsuit with the big cross on it? I think that's Crusader Man or something. That was a shitty Bible comic that I read. 100%. That's the main character.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll show him again.
We'll get there. Okay, when you're in one of these, do you like, yeah, I'll take like the regular black suit? Or are you like, no, I want the crushed green velvet pants, and I want the one with 17 boutonniere tassels on it?
Well, no. You know, in reality, the designer picks the models and he tells them what to wear. They don't get to choose anything. But you're asking me personally, what am I going with? Dude, you know I'm going for
Yeah.
the statue chest one. That I gotta.
Yeah, I would be nervous out on the runway, and then I'd feel like I had a buddy.
Right.
You
He'd be
know?
whispering sweet nothings into my ear the whole time, man. It'd be great.
See, no, we're not classy enough for that because our shirts would be stained it the first day. Because, like, I try and feed him nachos. I'd be like, look, he drinks beer like me.
Oh, that'd be another. We put a little hat on him, and with the AI as the guy's walking down, a little Mario hat.
Oh no, I would have like 20 hats
'Cause it's
for my little
Italian.
guy shirt. Oh well, yeah, they're custom made silk hats.
Dude, we might be onto something now, actually. That could be the next Labubus. A head that you like attach to your shirt that you can put hats on.
No. Skip it and let's go straight to making the little hats for the heads.
Oh, okay.
Somebody else has to make the heads.
Oh, okay.
We just make the little hats.
For your concrete shoulder pieces, too. We could do pauldrons.
Yeah. Only if they're faces. We only do art that looks like if a witch cursed one of your loved ones to become a piece of clothing. So, like, we do this dress that looks like your sister's last moment when she realized that you betrayed her. And it looks amazing.
That's where some of these pieces, too, it's like, at like some point they could have been good, and then it's like, and then they're like, all right, now let's do something super crazy though. Like, all right, now shoulder length velvet gloves, you know, like.
Well, again, I don't know fashion. So I'm talking out of my ass, but like, I do understand that it's supposed to be showing like extremes.
That looked kind of normal.
That's more what I'm thinking of. Like, I see some of the fashion shows that seem a more avant-garde experimental, and this just seems someone got a little silly.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Like
they
the
just
cross.
get drunk and make some of this stuff.
Yeah, like the 30 crosses put onto an overcoat.
That guy had like 50 chains on at once. I love the fucking
I don't know,
gold.
the black and gold.
There's that robe you were looking for, though. You said you were in the market for a robe. I think you should go with the all-gold one.
Capes. Me and Antonio Banderas are into capes. They're gonna come back.
As long as you don't try to fight crime in it, you know, it's kind of dangerous. Occupational hazard.
Yeah, no capes. Yeah, I don't like that they're pairing off.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to notice that and wanted to see what you... Isn't that such a weird connotation?
Why couldn't you just walk back in? I'm pretty sure 99% of models don't pair off.
You know, that shit's gotta be hot, too.
Oh, God, it's gotta be terrible.
And they're wearing, like, fucking full knit gloves and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
Is that a face or just like a flower?
I think that was just like a flower.
Lame. I think they need way more faces in here.
So... It's like, okay, so we're going to have you in a regular suit, but we're going to attach little balls to it with little things of thread, and they're going to dangle everywhere. Art. Okay. And this one we're going to bejewel it.
This is the Australian look.
This one's going to be red, and it's still going to look like a doily was laid across the top of it, but it's going to be red. Yeah, the danglies. Yes.
Also, are all these boys like... are all these boys like curly haired with glasses? Yeah, yes. They've all got the same weird...
Dude, the guy with the danglies,
like, statue.
If he ran through a crowd of women, he'd just like be yanking hair out of their heads like as he's running through, dude. The little beads are just catching.
You know, this is gonna sound crazy, but I don't think a lot of women were involved in the thoughts of this design. I don't
What
I
gives
just
you
don't think
that?
this was a female gaze kind of opportunity.
What? You don't think so? What would give you that impression? Man, there
Yeah,
are a lot of fucking ads. Holy fuck.
the big impression is where they pair off with the elderly men. Again, I don't know why these pretty
I keep
young
forgetting about
boys
that.
and there's not a conversation going on, so again, they know where to go. These pretty boys walk out of a castle dungeon
Are the stunner
with
shades
a
to hide their
direct
identity?
and the place they're coming from has a direct path to the Pope's private apartments.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
a weird.
I forgot about that.
I'm
too.
almost not trying to
To the
make this
Pope's
joke because I feel like I'm
back room.
overdoing it. But like, yeah, I'm uncomfortable.
Dolce & Gabbana, folks.
So I gotta know, this is 2025, streamed 1 month ago. Based on their other history, have they gotten blowback for this? Have people been upset? Has people said, this is kind of weird?
It's got 4.8 thousand upvotes, man. I hadn't personally looked into anyone having blowback. I hadn't heard anything about it. Like I said, I saw this. I don't think enough people might even know. This video only has 155,000 views. Enough people might not know about this. But yeah, I feel like this. There's too much other crazy shit going on right now.
There's way too much shit. I understand that this is pretty low.
But that's why we're here.
Fucking Mingus from Boy Meets World. Do you remember Mingus from Boy Meets World?
I never watched that.
Missing out.
Missing out. They're like, no, we got to have a suit, but we got to take the scarf and wrap it around Bondism style.
You know, it also feels very... the gloves feel very RPG. Same with like the weird sensors and brooches of like... It doesn't go with the outfit, but it gives me plus 10 crit, so I've got to wear it.
That guy
I've got the all purple...
This guy's just an all ninja suit. Velvet ninja suit.
See, I just made myself more uncomfortable by thinking like, I bet that feels incredible. I bet that's all silk. And then I was like, why are they dressing that little boy in silk? I bet it does feel good to rub on him. See, I like these that look so stiff that the guy's barely walking.
Right.
That's style.
Like when you wear this, you are not allowed to have fun in it whatsoever.
No, this is a standing only outfit.
Look, he just has a purse. He got a purse. No zoom in on the purse. The sensors get up.
No close up.
They swap so fast too. Boom, this guy. Boom, up and down. Boom, crotch shot. Boom. Overview of the bridge.
Get the fringe.
Boom.
It's about the fringe.
Back shot. Boom. Bridge. Boom. Oh, the little purse.
No.
What's
I like
he
to
keep
imagine
in there? What do you think he keeps in there?
I'll tell you, Brian. If you go to the BAMP Pod store right now, you can buy your own personal silk hat with its own personal attaché case.
Oh, yeah.
Your little guy.
I was thinking that's like his what's it called? His allowance for the week from his cardinal.
Oh. I get to go in town and go shopping, but I have to get back to my padre.
To my padre. Mi faja. Another doily. And again, it's like, he's got a scarf, but they're like, no, it wouldn't be artsy enough if the scarf was on the outside. We got to have it on the inside and then button it up. And now, fashion.
Yeah, you don't understand a scarf peak.
Now it's
And
fashion.
I feel like that last guy threaded the scarf through his pockets.
See, Pope, you've never thought about wearing your vestments like this before, have you? On the inside. Hey, we're getting crazy.
And Brian, what are we gonna do? Brian, what are we gonna do though if we find a video of Filippo Sorcinelli reviewing us?
Oh,
And he's just like,
God.
look at these fucking idiots. They don't understand art.
Yeah.
They don't like this.
I would be honored, honestly.
Yeah, no, that's great.
That would
If
be
we
great.
are dumb assholes, please talk shit about us.
Yeah.
We deserve it.
That would be awesome. I would take it in
That's
great
really
stride.
the dream. I mean, you know, hey, if this doesn't work out, we can always sacrifice all our morals and just pivot to being right-wing shitheels.
Right, yeah.
It's always an open market, man.
Yeah, Filippo Sorcinelli, why don't you fight me about it, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, internet, fight me.
Come on down. I'll push you on the ground.
I can't fight today because my back's sore. But otherwise, I'd 1v1 you guys.
As long as the fight only lasts for 10 seconds, because
Wait,
after that, I'm going to be completely out of... What? We should talk about
I
some of
may
the
have-
people advertising on this, too.
That's what we really need to get into. What is the deal with Colgate?
Yeah. Why are they advertising on this, of all things? What are they doing?
But have you seen there have been a couple of I guess you call them podcasters, like right-wing podcasters that are very bro, that are like, I'll fight anybody. And like a lot of MMA people are like, yeah, I'll fight you, bro.
Oh.
And he's like, well, no, that's not fair. We're in different weight classes and I need training.
Oh, that's hilarious. You can't
Yeah.
do an
Oh,
open
well,
call out to the internet like that. There's always someone bigger and badder than you out there.
Yeah, I was watching a couple of them. And then I did watch one. There's this one right-wing dude that's gotten his ass beat like 12 times. But I do respect him. He's like, I'll fight you, you liberal pussy. And then he gets his ass kicked. But he shows up. At least, you know.
He gets his ass kicked every time, though.
He gets his ass kicked every time.
Mm.
Because he doesn't, he like lifts weights, but he
Right.
doesn't train. And like, people are like, I've done like 6 months of, you know, Brazilian jiu-jitsu. So yeah, I'm going to beat the shit out of you.
Yeah. Well, and like cardio in general, bro, like lifting weights is all fine and dandy. Dude, most of fighting, a lot of it, those those guys, what sets them apart is fucking cardio, man. And being able to actually fight someone for extended periods of time is so hard. Like, people don't understand. That's what they do for their job, bro. You are gonna lose. Like, there's no fucking way.
I was messing around with a buddy, and we were like, not even really committing to it, but just like play slap fighting. Bro, a minute in, I was like, all right, yeah, let's take a break.
Right.
I could not imagine 3 minutes into that and somebody still has the energy to be throwing full force punches at me.
Yeah.
It's like 2 minutes in, these arms aren't even staying up.
Right.
See, we best watch out. It was like, yeah, actually all of these dudes we got from the fucking jiu-jitsu school. They're all lining up to kick your ass. All right, you know what is also very weird?
What? What else is weird?
So in the same way that it's weird that there's all these hot young boys, it was weird when you go to the Vatican, there are a bunch of big buff Swedish dudes standing around.
Huh.
Are you familiar with that?
No, I'm not.
You don't know?
That guy can't even walk through regular doorways with that piece on. Oh, hold Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let me scooch in here.
You know,
Imagine
it
showing up
kind
to
of
the movie
ruins the
theater.
effect.
Imagine getting on an airplane with that. I knew I should have bought 2 seats. That guy's sitting in the middle seat of the airplane. He's just hitting you with his little shoulder pads.
I like the
guys,
full, like...
I model for Dolce & Gabbana, okay?
Well, if this is supposed to be like a pope, could you imagine, like, somebody trying to come out for an announcement, and they're like, greetings! Wait, hold on.
All right.
Sorry, coming through. Everybody keep cheering. I'm coming. Squeezing.
Literally
Squeezing.
peacocking.
And cheers.
I like that. Bedazzled chest armor.
Breastplate.
Let's get a bulletproof vest and bedazzle it. Mwah. Tunic, bedazzled. Okay.
Okay, well, so how bougie do you get for like a Dolce & Gabbana fashion show when you rent out something like this? Is it?
Yeah.
Are these crystals? Are these like?
Well, in what event are you wearing these two outside of this?
Oh, bro. I mean, that's a Tuesday heading to Walmart right there. I don't know what you're talking about.
What's that buffet that everybody loves? Golden Corral. Is that your Golden Corral fit?
Yeah.
Dude? For going and get unlimited lobster?
No, I go for a cape for Golden Corral.
Oh.
Because that way I can squeeze it over all the stains at the end. And it just hides all the sins.
Hides all the sins.
You like that? Thank you.
That's good. I heard a bit a long time ago that was like talking about messy eaters, and you get enough food on your shirt. They're like, you got so much food on that shirt, you should take it take it home and put it in the freezer, save it for later.
Oh, fucking. I hate when I hear a bad joke and my immediate reaction is to groan and then I start laughing. God damn it, you got me.
That was a good one, right?
That was not, but it got me. So congratulations.
This is just all different ways to bedazzle chess pieces now. It's like, is Flava Flav made armor for a Caesar or something? Caesar salad.
All right, Brian.
Damn it.
I don't know how much more high
Progressive
fashion
is so
I can
progressive.
handle.
Remember, you too could have progressive insurance for your small boy, child, man's $100,000 outfit from Dolce & Gabbana.
I do feel like you would almost have to take out an insurance policy at some point. Being like, yeah, I actually spent like 5 months' salary on this piece. And I'm going out to the club tonight, just in case anybody spills a drink on it.
It's just progressive calling you up. Sir, we're going to have to cancel your policy. It says here you took it to Golden Corral?
Yeah, I go every Saturday. What are you talking about?
Sir,
I purchased the policy specifically for my buffet purposes.
That is out of the scope of your policy, sir. We're going to have to cancel you. I'm sorry. Click.
I've got the cape to cover it. See, Geico would never do this to you. Geico, you can be a sloppy bastard, and they'll take care of you. You know? That's their motto.
Yeah.
We love sloppy bastards.
That's their motto. Now they got the King Pimp cape on. I don't know how this ends. I love the high collar again. That one.
Okay.
This is like Padme if she was a man.
Oh.
He's got T-Rex arms.
I thought they were fake arms sewed in. And I was like, for some reason, very Palpatine of like, you thought those were my arms? Surprise!
No, just T-Rex hands coming out.
And the tiniest little silk hat for when he gets home.
Little purse for that guy, too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, now they're lining up in front of the crowd, some of them. These are for my people. Yeah, the haircuts are so weird, though.
Is it supposed to be like statue? No, I don't know.
Yeah. What do you call that style of haircut? People in the comments, let us know. Like if you're
Get in the
talking, you're like,
comments.
ooh, I want all their hair to look like this. Like, what is that style?
Tight curls? Is that a perm? No, perms are tight, right?
I like that fit though. I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of
Oh,
fresh.
that's a purchase. That's a must buy for
I
you.
think I would get that right there. Dude, imagine
So
me in the club with that on, bro. I would be peacocking so hard in that. Are you kidding me? You couldn't tell me
I don't know,
shit.
man.
I think I could
You
just
know,
walk
I've
in. You think they'd charge me a cover
I,
with that?
oh, definitely not, man. That's an exuding confidence. You know, when your collar comes up behind your head like a Final Fantasy villain, people just know
No,
you're
that
cool
fit.
like that.
That fit though.
Oh no, that's
This one.
royal fit right there. You just rolling in.
Yeah, no, that's the one I was talking about. I think
You're not
me,
going shirtless?
I think I show up to the Glorilla concert in that one right there, dude. I'm getting front
There
row.
you go.
That's how I
There
get
you
featured
go.
with Glorilla right there. That's the
That's how you
fit.
make it.
You think she'd notice me? I think she would.
I think everybody would notice you. I mean, honestly, you're probably going to get way more attention from 60-year-old Italian priests than you wanted, but that does go with the territory, and you knew that signing up.
mm.
You knew you were going to get a few scoozies.
Hey, I'm not gay, but $20 is $20. I mean,
Are you a scoozy floozy?
scoozy floozy. Man, if they had some of that Vatican money, man, we could talk, cuz. What's up, man? My morals are
I
flexible for the right price. Oh, look, there they are. I don't know which one that is. It's either
I'm going to say
Dolce or
that's
Gabbana.
Dolce.
Dolce de leche.
Obviously, that's his full name, but he just goes by Dolce.
Dude, they're shooting fireworks out of the Vatican. See, they had access to the Vatican, too. Look at
No,
that.
that's the backside of the basilica. No, it's not a basilica, I don't think.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
See, you can see it to the
little
left.
fortress thing, yeah.
Yes.
It has that. Is
I
that?
want to say Tiberius?
Yeah, something like that. We talked about it before.
Yeah.
Alta Sartoria. Boom. And then go back to this. Just have that up.
Yeah, great end note of like at the end of the day, they really are just cheap and tacky. I'm sorry, that's a terrible way to end it. But Dolce & Gabbana, you're cheap and tacky, called out. Come after me for my fashion line.
Right. Talk about me on your social media. I fucking dare you.
Yeah, really lay into us and highlight our pod. Please highlight our YouTube, our Instagram, and make sure to tune in on Twitch where we live stream.
Right. Anything that you
Hope
feel.
they don't.
Yeah, that actually might be really bad, actually, now that I think about it. You never know.
Bro, I'll fucking argue with chemical baby rented uterus fat guy. Fuck Dolce and Gabbana.
Not on fashion you won't, though.
Yeah. I will say I don't know shit about fashion. So in that one area, but every other area, including shoe design, I'm gonna say it right now.
Yeah,
Sneakers.
I could come up with a
Sneakers.
better
I could do a better
shoe design than
sneaker.
that.
Then I
That's
said
pretty
shoes, and then
tacky.
I thought about women's shoes, and I was like, nah, I'd make something trashy. My stuff would be at Payless, and it wouldn't be for women with good taste.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
It'd be sitting in the back for a while, Brian. And this is the shoes too. It'd probably just be like the kids with big feet whose mamas don't love them that much.
Yeah.
It's like, you're getting Masons, sweetie. They're on sale.
They only come in extra wides.
They only come in extra wide. And we do a special version for web toes.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A
Okay.
flip a special. No, I think do you have any more to tell me about Dolce and Gabbana? Do they have any more shitty things that they did?
I think that's a good one to end it on.
Great.
I think we got there. I'm sure
Every
there's stuff
boy
that I
found a
missed,
daddy.
but yeah. Thank you
Every
for tuning
boy got a
in.
daddy at the end.
Right.
See you guys next time.